Now continuing with this problem here, now we're moving on to market interest versus bonds sold at premium, par value, or discount. So assuming that the rate is 8%, if the market rate is 6, we're saying the bond is sold at a premium. Why? Because we're paying them more than the bond is worth. So it's going to be ultimately less money that they're going to be getting paid back at than we issued at. If it's 8 and 8, it's exactly par value. And if it's 10%, the market rate, and we have the rate as 8%, it's going to be a discount. So if the yield is more than the coupon, it's a discount, because we're going to end up paying them more than the coupon, like in our example. Now, how do we record all of this? When we have some of these situations, how do we record the actual interest and payments on this stuff? Let's see, we have a bond here of $100,000, pays $9,000 of interest. Present value of the whole thing is $59,345. Interest payments, present value is $33,263. So the bonds are selling for $92,608. Perfect. That's our first carrying value. Now let's stick with that example of the 92. I want to see how the 92 gets applied. Here it is. So we have the 92,278 that we just talked about, and we issued it 100,000. Okay, the proceeds are 92,278. The discount is 7,722. So just like in my example, you could see that we have the first carrying value is 92,278, and then I want you guys to look through on the bottom of the slide here. We have exactly how we figure out the cash paid, the interest expense, and the discount amortized. Same exact method as what I'm doing in the Excel. So we already went over that, so just apply this in this example. Now I want to go over the journal entries here of what actually happens. So when we issued, I got cash, right? So I got that much cash. Now it was an asset. Discount on bonds payable, right? That's the remaining piece that is booked on the left side. And bonds payable is 100,000. So I still owe back 100,000. I only got cash 92,278, and the discount is something I'm going to amortize. Now, first payment I'm going to make, I'm going to report a total expense of 4,614 as a debit, and I'm going to reduce the discount by 614. So every time I book an entry, I'm going to reduce the discount by a certain amount. Okay? And then cash, I make actual cash payment for 4,000, so that's a credit. All right, so we're studying these interests, and then for the second journal entry, it's going to be similar situation. 4,645 as a debit, interest payable 4,000. So this is an accrual and the amortization. Okay. Same example, just with a premium. We see the present value here is now higher, so we have a premium on the bond. Same situation, we just have a premium rather than a discount. It's just that interest expense is always less than cash paid. So now you have a premium that's being amortized. Similar flavor with journal entries. Or to begin with, how much cash? Now look, we got actually more cash, and we're booking a premium, which is a credit, and we owe back only 100,000. That's a liability. And now we're gonna have our interest expense and amortize the premium, and we see the cash is 4,000. Okay, so you see the premium or discount is an adjustment to the cash. Okay. and I'll continue with accrued interest and other items in the next video.